Last call for today is someone who we had asked to call back, and I appreciate the fact that Seth and all the crew and everybody are staying a little bit late because I wanted to hear and check in with Mary in Minnesota. How are you, Mary?
I'm good. How are you doing?
I'm having a better day than I thought I was going to when it started. So I'm happy you called, and I appreciate your patience.
Sure. Well, you guys are both two of my favorite heathens. I listen to both you guys all the time. My only complaint about you both, though, is you could put out more content.
Oh, God.
Oh, my God.
I'm overwhelmed as it is. By the way, Mary, I just wanted on the record that I'm glad I'm not the only one on the broadcast with a biblical name. Actually, Matthew is a biblical name, but normally,
yes.
Being an atheist with the name Seth is always like, it's just an odd phenomenon. But I saw the Mary, and I was
like,
about Noah.
A lot of people say, "Oh, you must be a good Christian girl," and I'm just like, well, not really. So, anyways, I had called in February and talked to Matt and Daryl Ray.
Yes.
And I've been diagnosed with stage 4 pancreatic cancer. I'm still doing pretty well. My prognosis probably isn't as good as it was then, but I'm still pretty healthy. And I had a brother who was really struggling with things, and him and I have been having a lot of really good conversations. And so, when they were talking about, you guys earlier today were talking about terminally ill patients, and I'm terminally ill, and like my kids spoil me rotten. Anything mom wants now, mom gets, which is pretty awesome, by the way. But, I'm just like you are. You could die before me. Like, I found that people don't want to talk about death. They're afraid to. If I even say anything, some people are like, I would say, oh, I don't know if I'll be here at Christmas. They'd say, oh, you can't talk like that. You can't talk like that. And you know what? I'm not afraid to die. I'm not afraid that I'm going to burn in hell or anything like that. So, I'm not afraid to talk about it at all, but everybody is.
Mary, we had a call earlier in the show, and I don't know if you heard it, but there was a guy who was calling in because his father got a terminal diagnosis, and we were talking about whether or not, or to what extent religion was potentially pushing him to strive to continue living. And just for clarity on this, because we spoke, what was it, back in February, I think it was?
I think so, yeah, I think.
Yeah. You're terminally ill and you're not afraid of dying, but you're also would prefer to continue living. And
sure, absolutely.
What do you think about religion as a motivator to either keep people living or whatever?
I think it's all those prayers that you guys didn't say for me.
Mary. What's your take? To speak to Matt's question.
What it is? You know what it really is? It's just, it comes down to like your genetics, how your body responds to treatment. I try to be healthy. I try to eat healthy, but I still eat some junk food. Like, I feel pretty good still. I feel pretty strong still. I don't know if I have a month or 6 months. I really don't know. I don't think I'll be here. I'm pretty sure I won't be here a year from now, but I'm not at all afraid. And I wish I could convey how I feel to people that have so much fear of death. I mean, I know it's a survival instinct. We all have to have it to a certain degree, and I feel lucky too. Like, people are like, oh, I'm so sorry. And it's like, I'm so glad that I didn't just get hit by a bus and boom, I was gone. I've had all this time. We've been off because of everybody being on furlough. I've had my kids with me. We've played board games. We've had campfires. I've been living my best life for the last 6 months. And this is a gift. I mean, that I get to find out that I have stage 4 pancreatic cancer and still have so many good days left.
It's a question we get.
I'm not afraid. What's that?
Sorry, I'm sorry, Mary. That's a question that we get asked a lot, and I don't mean we in the sense of the atheist experience. I mean just people in general. If you had a terminal illness, would you want to know, and how would that affect your life? It's kind of one of those party questions or thought exercise game questions where you're getting to know people, and because some people would want to know and some people wouldn't want to know. I know that I am the type of person, or I'm pretty confident I'm the type of person who would want to know because I want to be able to make the best decisions I can. I know other people who wouldn't want to know, and to have someone like you and my friend Dave Warnock, who are both hitting this head on, and like every time you call, I can just hear in your voice a strength and confidence and comfort. I could only hope that I had a half of that if I ever actually.
But you would have it. You would though. You would though. I mean, I honestly think that.
I appreciate
on
that.
The other side of the fence where you are, okay? Like if I was on the side of the fence where you are, because it's like I'm on a different side of the fence than everybody else now. Because I know, you don't know. I mean, you could die before me, but you don't know.
Right.
So I get to take advantage of that and go, hey, I want to spend as much time with my loved ones. I want to have some conversations with people I care about. There's things that I have had all this time to live life and enjoy life, and I have zero fear. And so, I mean, I really appreciate what you do, what Seth does. I mean, I watched your broadcast and podcast, listened to them, both of you, and many others, and that's what took away my fear. I have no fear. I mean, I don't want it to hurt, and that's the only thing. Other than that, like, what is there to be afraid of?
I tell you, Mary, please keep contacting us whenever you feel like it to give us updates on what's going on, because you are the type of person that I hope I would be in that situation. And I think a prime example, along with Dave Warnock and others, of a humanist, rational, skeptical mindset of how to face the greatest difficulty that could ever be put in your path. And I just, we love you to pieces. I love hearing from you about how well. So please keep calling from time to time to let us know how you're doing.
You're not going to escape it either. You're not going to escape it either. That's the thing. I'm not doing anything that everybody isn't going to do. We're all going to die someday. So why are we so afraid? Stop being so afraid,
You inspire me, Mary. You inspire and encourage. That must be your gift in the Lord.
Oh my God!
To inspire and encourage other people. No, in all seriousness, it's a tremendous honor to hear you say those words about the shows, and that they provided encouragement for you. And I think you're a reminder to us, right? There may be no tomorrow, so say the words and love who you love and be who you are, and live life on your terms, and seize the day. And I thank you for that reminder.
Absolutely.
Thank you, Mary. I appreciate it. Please,
so much,
please stay in touch.
I'll do that. Thank you.
Thanks.
I got goosebumps, man. I mean, she's just like, wow.